We'd like to welcome you to the divisional round of the Retro Bowl playoffs, as we have a fun matchup here today for you between two division winners. It is the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Let's take a look at the bracket in the NFC. The winner of this game will face the winner of the 49ers-Cardinals game, which will go on later today for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Should be a fun game here today. And we're ready for kickoff here between the Eagles and the Vikings. The Minnesota Vikings will get the ball first at their own 33-yard line, first down and 10. They will start the game with a run up the middle. No gain on the play, as it will now be second down. Now, not much there right there, as the Eagles doing a good job clogging up the line of scrimmage. No running room right there at all for the Vikings running back right there. This is a rematch of a Week 2 battle. The Vikings won that game. The Eagles are looking for the revenge. Second down and 10. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it falls incomplete. And an early third down situation here for the Minnesota Vikings. Yeah, great defensive coverage right there by the Eagles, bringing pressure to the quarterback. And really, there was only one receiver wide open, and unfortunately for the Vikings, they were unable to connect. Third down for Minnesota here on the opening drive. He throws, and it is caught, and he gets the first down. A big first down. You definitely do not want to go 3 and out to start the game for the Minnesota Vikings, but they don't. They get the first down, able to find an open receiver. Gets a nice block, and able to get the first down. First down for Minnesota. Here's the pass over the middle. It's complete into Eagles territory, past the 40, and to pick up a 21 yards to the 35-yard line. This receiver's just wide open. Bad coverage by the Eagles down the field. So he's able to locate a wide open receiver and get a good chunk of yardage right there for the first down. They will throw it again over the middle. It is complete for another first down and a pickup of 11 yards to about the 24-yard line. The Eagles notice that they're bringing a lot of pressure to the quarterback, but if the quarterback's able to get rid of the football very quickly, the pressure is not really going to do anything. So nice job by the Vikings quarterback so far in this game, getting rid of the football very quickly. This pass is complete towards the right side of the field, and he is still going, brought down near the 10-yard line with a gain of 13 yards. This is a nice opening drive so far for the Minnesota Vikings. They had trouble on their first 2 plays from scrimmage. They had a third down situation, but since then, it's been all first downs in this game. First down for Minnesota. It is caught and taken out of bounds for a 9-yard gain. They're deciding to go towards the sidelines this time. Last couple of plays, they went over the middle. Nice play call right there. Now it's a second down and short yardage play. Second and inches. Here's the toss, and he is in for the touchdown, and the Vikings strike first. Nice opening drive for the Minnesota Vikings as they march down the field. They take it to the house, and they strike first in this game. Extra point is good. So the Vikings off to a good start, 7-0 in favor of Minnesota. Now let's see what the Eagles can do. So they will have poor field position to start at their own 18-yard line. First down for Philadelphia. Looking to throw. It is complete. And he will get the first down. And there he goes. He is in the clear. Past midfield. Can they catch him? What a play to start for the Eagles offense. Still going inside the 20 to the 10 to the 5. And he's going to take it in. 82 yards. Touchdown. Oh, what a start for the Eagles offense. Oh my goodness. 82 yards, one of the longest touchdowns of the season here in Retro Bowl. There's just one missed tackle, and just like that, he is in the clear. The Vikings, the defenders unable to catch up to him. He takes that to the house, and how about that? The Eagles strike in a heartbeat. What a response for the Philadelphia Eagles as the extra point is good. 7-7. I mean, the Eagles were involved in a crazy game last week against the Packers where they were down 21-7 and came back to win in overtime. And a crazy start to this game as it's now 7-7. 82-yard touchdown. My goodness, now let's see what the Vikings can do as their offense is right back on the field. Eagles bringing pressure and gets rid of it, and it's caught for the first down. There he goes, and a 15-yard gain. Eagles once again bringing pressure to the quarterback. Vikings quarterback able to get rid of it and able to find a receiver for the first down. Pretty entertaining the game so far. First down. He is going deep, and he's got him for the first down and more. Still going inside the 20 to the 10 and brought down. A pickup of 45 yards. Wow, what a play. You see this beautiful throw from the Vikings quarterback, throwing it down the field, able to connect with his receiver. And he takes it all the way inside the 10. My goodness. Explosive offenses here today between the Vikings and the Eagles. And now it's first and goal. And now it's a Vikings touchdown. And they retake the lead. Both teams trading touchdowns early in this game. There's a broken tackle right after he caught the football. He takes it to the house. My goodness, back and forth so far here in this game. Extra point is good. 14-7 in favor of Minnesota. It's funny because the Vikings had a long sustained drive on their opening drive, but since then it's been two very quick drives. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. A very entertaining game so far between the Eagles and the Vikings. All right, we kick off the second quarter. The Eagles, this is only their second play from scrimmage. We know what happened on the first one. Eagles will start this drive at their own 30-yard line. First down, the pass over the middle is complete. And he will pick up the first down and watch out! Luckily, the Vikings were able to bring him down at the midfield strike. My goodness, he could have been gone. Oh my goodness, that would have been crazy. Eagles obviously will have one of the best receiving cores in all of Retro Bowl. See how explosive they can be. Luckily for the Vikings, right there, they're able to bring him down. Eagles will now run the ball. That will go for 3 yards. Yeah. Still expect the Eagles to run the ball a few times in this game. I mean, you kind of have to. You can't throw it on every play, but Eagles are definitely going to be throwing the football a lot more than running it. I think it's pretty safe to say that. Pressure is coming and had to get rid of it. A nice job right there by the Vikings pass rush. Yeah, absolutely. As you see right here, he goes right through the A gap, forces the quarterback to get rid of that football. And it's incomplete, and now a third down situation here for the Eagles. Third down and 7. He waits. Now he throws, and he's got him for the first down past the 35. And he will pick up 14 yards to the 32-yard line. Big play right there for the Eagles. Both teams have now converted a third down in this game. Catches it right at the 40 and gets a couple yards after the catch for an easy first down as he was wide open. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it's complete. He gets a nice block inside the 20 and a pickup of 15 yards to the 17-yard line. Still under 2 minutes to go in this first half. There's still a ton of time to go. Nice throw right there by the Eagles quarterback, able to find a receiver. And a first down inside the 20. First down for Philadelphia. Pressure's coming and taken down. It's the first sack of the game. The Vikings able to get to the quarterback. Nice defense right there. Not really anybody open. At least that the quarterback could find. And he gets taken down for the sack. Second down and long now as the Vikings are bringing pressure once again, but he gets rid of it, and it's caught inside the 10. Still going, and it will set up first and goal at the 3-yard line. A pickup of 20 yards. Yeah, both teams are bringing a lot of pressure to the quarterback, but both quarterbacks, for the most part, have handled it well. You see right there, a nice job by the Eagles quarterback to get rid of that football. Final receiver, and it's first and goal. The run, nowhere to go, as he loses 2 yards. Back to the 5-yard line. Yeah, Vikings knew exactly where that ball was going on that play. as he gets stonewalled right at the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal as the Eagles are trying to punch this in. Looking end zone incomplete. Unable to connect, and it's 3rd down. Jesus was a very dangerous pass right here. Could have been easily intercepted. There was a Vikings defender there in the area. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. The Eagles receiver, though, unable to make the catch, and now it's a big 3rd down play here for Philadelphia. 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. They're looking end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown at the back of the end zone and an extra point away from tying the game. See the Eagles receiver right here just outruns the defender, able to catch the ball at the back of the end zone and for the touchdown. And let's see if the Eagles can tie the game here with an extra point. Extra point is good. This baby is all tied up at 14. It's been a very entertaining game so far, as both teams are just trading touchdowns. Still over a minute to go in this first half. Definitely a lot has happened in this game. We'll see what will happen next. Vikings now with the ball as the pass to the right side of the field is complete. An 8-yard gain. Yeah, just doing a quick simple pass right here. Vikings not really going to be too aggressive yet, but there is under a minute to go, so if they do want some points before halftime, they're probably going to have to take an aggressive play call down the field. 2nd down and 2. He is going to throw, and it is caught for the 1st down and a pickup of 7 yards. It's unfortunate he didn't get out of bounds right there, because that clock will continue to run now, as the Vikings only have limited time here to try to get some points before halftime. There's 35 seconds to go. 1st down for the Vikings. He will fire, and it is complete. He will get a 1st down past the 40. Still going. He is in the clear inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him all the way for the touchdown. 49 yards, and the Vikings retake the lead. My goodness, this has just been a back and forth game. See the catch right there. How about the yards after the catch? Couple broken tackles, and he is gone. The Eagles are unable to catch up to him. He takes that to the house, and a huge score for Minnesota before halftime. Extra point is good, so it's now 21-14 in favor of the Vikings. And there's 7 seconds to go, so probably not enough time for the Eagles to do anything. So it's likely that the Vikings will have the lead at halftime, as he will go deep. How about this throw? It is complete. Past midfield, maneuvers around the defender, but brought down at the 40. That would have been something if the Eagles took that all the way to the end zone. Yeah, but obviously a long way to go. They had to go 75 yards on that play. Beautiful throw right there by the Eagles quarterback. You see maneuvers around that defender, but the defender right after able to make the tackle. Fun game so far. The winner will go to the NFC Championship game, the Vikings, with a 7-point lead. All right, the Eagles down by 7, but they do get the ball to start the second half at their own 21-yard line, as this pass will be completed for the 1st down to start the second half and a pickup of 13 yards. Obviously, the Eagles were down at halftime last week. They were actually down by 14. Here they're only down by 7, so the Eagles have been in this position before. So obviously, the Eagles are definitely not afraid to trail in games. 1st down, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and forces an incompletion towards the right sideline. Yeah, great pressure by the Vikings defense right there. Eagles quarterback couldn't really do anything on that play. 2nd and 10. He will wait. He's going to take a deep shot down the field, but a little bit overthrown. And it's going to be 3rd down. Unfortunately, he overthrew a wide open receiver just a little bit off the mark. And now it's going to be a 3rd down situation here. Let's see if the Eagles can convert this early in the second half. 3rd down and 10 for Philadelphia. Pressure. Gets rid of it, and it is caught for the first down. And he is still going past midfield. He is running down the sideline inside the 30 to the 20. It's a foot race, and he will take it all the way inside the 10, a pickup of 57 yards. Wow, what a play on 3rd down and 10. Good protection from the offensive line, but the pressure does start to come towards the end of that play. But he gets rid of it and a couple of broken tackles. Almost took it all the way. Luckily, the Vikings able to catch up to the receiver, but big first down. What a crazy game this has been. First down for the Eagles. He sacked. Back at the 15-yard line. And there just didn't seem to be that many open receivers. It seems like the receivers are taking a long time to get open, which was definitely not the case earlier in this game. Gotta give credit, Minnesota's made defensive adjustments. 2nd and goal. He is going to throw, and it is incomplete at the feet of his receiver. And it's going to be another 3rd down situation here for the Eagles. Yeah, it's going to be about 3rd down and 15. A little bit low right there. Not an accurate pass right there. 3rd down and goal for Philadelphia. He throws, and it is caught. A nice stiff arm. What a move. And a touchdown. And the Eagles an extra point away from tying the game. Another 3rd down conversion on this drive. The last one was a big play to get into the red zone, and another big play on 3rd down to get into the end zone. Look at this. So he's able to find a receiver. What a stiff arm. What a move. And able to take it in for the touchdown. How about that? This game has been entertaining as the extra point is good. This game is all tied up at 21. And of course we're expecting an entertaining game. This is the playoffs. Oh my goodness, this has definitely been one of the more entertaining games of the season. Only halfway through this 3rd quarter, the Vikings will run it. Wrestle to the ground, picking up a yard. Yeah, we haven't seen too much of the running game by either team, so there's probably a reason for that, because obviously both these passing attacks much better than the running game. 2nd down and 9, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it's intercepted! It's the first turnover of the game, and it belongs to the Eagles. Wow, big interception from the Eagles defense as they brought pressure to the quarterback. Quarterback makes a dangerous pass, and the defender able to make a play on the football. Huge interception, and the Eagles will have a chance to take their first lead of the game. They will take over in Vikings territory, the best field position of the game, and they will run the ball, only picking up a yard. The Eagles have to take advantage of this great field position right here. It'll be very disappointing if they're unable to get any points here on this drive to take the lead. 2nd down and 9. He will wait. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. It's a first down for Philadelphia. And a pickup of 11 yards inside the 35. Great protection from the offensive line. Protection does start to give out. Able to find a receiver open for the first down. Kind of like to see the Eagles receivers get open a little quicker. But obviously, got to give credit to the Vikings defense. Pressure, throwing, and it's complete, but tackled right away for a 6-yard gain. Tackled right away indeed, as you see the Eagles quarterback looking, surveying the field, able to find a receiver, but gets tackled right away. Good job by the Vikings to prevent any yards after the catch right there. 2nd and 4. He throws over the middle, and he's got him. And it's a 14-yard gain to the 14 for the first down. Yeah, big play right there for the Eagles. They're now in the red zone trying to take the first lead of the game. And a beautiful throw right there. It was definitely not an easy throw to make right over the defender's head, but quarterback made that throw look easy. First down, quick pass. It is complete and taken down at around the 2-yard line. It will set up 1st and goal when we start the fourth quarter. Yeah, big play once again. The Eagles knocking on the door in this tie game. What a fourth quarter this should be. All right, we start the fourth quarter. The Eagles trying to take their first lead of the game. First and goal, the run. No gain on the play as the Vikings stop them at the line of scrimmage. And nowhere to go. Vikings doing a good job not allowing any big runs in this game. Second and goal, they will run it again. And this time, he gets it inside the 1. It's going to be third down. Almost gets in this time. But a touchdown saving tackle right there. What an open field tackle that was. See what they do here on third down. Third and goal, another run, and he doesn't get in. Stopped right at the goal line, and it's fourth down. Oh my goodness, what a goal line stand this could be. Fourth down, do they dare throw the football? They're obviously going to go for it, but be interesting to see what the play call is. Fourth and goal. Inside the 1, the run up the middle, and he gets in for the touchdown. And the Eagles take their first lead of the game here in this fourth quarter. Oh, he barely gets in. I thought the Vikings were going to stop him again, but unable to. He just gets in for the touchdown. The Vikings unable to bring down the running back. That's unfortunate from a Vikings perspective right there. Points off, the turnover pays off for the Eagles as the extra point is good. It's now 28-21 as the Eagles trying to advance to the NFC Championship game. Eagles started the season 0-2, but obviously one of the hotter teams in Retro Bowl in the second half of the season. The Vikings trying to tie the game and stay alive, as this will be a completion for 15 yards. So a ton of time for Minnesota, so they should not be panicking. Still about 2 minutes to go, which is obviously a ton of time to march down the field and score a touchdown, especially because they're already near the midfield strike. 2:01 to go. First down for Minnesota. He waits, he fires, and it's complete. He gets a nice block and a first down past the 40 and a pickup of 14 yards. The Vikings offense has done a great job all game marching down the field. Again, their only mistake offensively was that interception on the last drive. Let's see how they can bounce back here and try to tie the game. They will run the ball on this play. Nothing there. Yeah, both running backs really struggling as haven't really able to get the running game going at all. Good job by Eagles running defense right there, preventing any yardage on that play. 2nd and 10. Pressure's coming. He gets rid of it, and it is complete, and he somehow gets the first down and a pickup of 12 yards. I don't know how he got that first down. My goodness, there are a bunch of Eagle bodies in the area. As you see, he gets rid of his football right as he was about to get sacked. Gets a nice block. Defender falls down on a first down for the Vikings. They're now at the 26-yard line. The Vikings are trying to tie the game. First down. Pressure's coming. Needs to get rid of it. And he does, but to no one in particular. Falls incomplete. Yeah, great coverage. There were no receivers open down the field. Gotta give credit to the Eagles defense on that play. 2nd and 10. This quick pass will be completed. He gets a nice block inside the 15 and brought down at the 10 for the first down. Under a minute to go now in this fourth quarter. Beautiful block right there by his fellow teammate. Creates an open path for the first down and takes it to the 10-yard line. First down for Minnesota. He waits. He throws wide open, and he will walk in for the touchdown. And an extra point away from tying the game. All this is just blown coverage. Nobody covering the right side of the field. Wide open, easy touchdown for Minnesota. And now an extra point away from tying the game. How about that play right there? The extra point is good. So this game is all tied up at 28. But still 45 seconds to go. So obviously it's not a foregone conclusion that we are heading to overtime yet, as the Eagles will have 41 seconds to try to get into field goal range and win this game in regulation.
Yeah, still a good amount of time for the Philadelphia Eagles here.
They also have all 3 of their timeouts. First down, Philadelphia pass is complete and he quickly gets out of bounds. Yeah, the Eagles are only about, 30 yards away from getting in the field goal range, so definitely realistic. Especially because they have all 3 of their timeouts. 2nd and 5. He waits. Now he fires over the middle, and it's complete for the first down. Past midfield, still going. And they will call their first timeout as he's brought down at the 42-yard line. They are already into Vikings territory. Yeah, big play right here for the Eagles offense. Great catch. He gets a nice block. Nice stiff arm. My goodness, only about 10 yards away now. 23 seconds to go. The Eagles have 2 timeouts. First down. Waiting, throwing, and it is complete. A stiff arm. And they will call their second timeout as they inch their way closer to field goal range. Yeah, I'd like to see them get a little bit closer for their kicker. The kicker has not missed an extra point yet, but obviously this is a much further distance than an extra point would be. 12 seconds to go. And they have a timeout. He waits, he fires, and incomplete. I'm not really sure what happened on that play. Yeah, just a bit of a misfire right there as the pressure was starting to come. Not sure if that got deflected off the line of scrimmage. That kind of looked a little bit wonky right there. Hard to tell, but anyway, that falls incomplete, and there's only 5 seconds left, so I think they have to try to field goal right now. It's going to be from 46 yards out to advance to the NFC Championship game. It is good! And the Eagles are moving on! They defeat the Vikings! And they're going to the NFC Championship game! What a kick from the kicker. A powerful kick. A few weeks ago, the Eagles had a game-winning field goal against the Chicago Bears, and they have another walk-off field goal against an NFC North opponent, this time, though, in the playoffs to advance to the NFC Championship game. How about the Philadelphia Eagles? What a clutch kick from the kicker. And the Eagles, for the second time this postseason, were trailing at the half, but they come back and win it. And from a Vikings perspective, obviously very disappointing, especially because you had the lead. But obviously, the one interception that they threw ended up being what decided this game. So the Philadelphia Eagles will await the winner of the 49ers-Cardinals game, and we'll see who they play in the NFC Championship game. But we do know for sure that the Eagles will be playing more Retro Bowl football. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Still more divisional round games to come. Later today, the Philadelphia Eagles are moving on as they defeat the Minnesota Vikings by a score of 31-28.